Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi to my examiners and those who are watching my video. My name is Norshahirah Binti and I'm from Universiti Teknikal Malaysia, Melaka. Today, I would like to present my BDP1 project entitled i-sajadah with Smart Monitoring System.
As a Muslim, it is compulsory for us to perform 5 times solah a day. Every routine in the solah should be implemented so that the solah can perform perfectly with regard to the Islamic principle. The system integrated in ingenious prayer made with smart raka'ah is to notify the number of raka'ah in manual way. With that, some user may mistaken selecting prayer. Being innovator, it is a bigger duty to do it smartly and efficiently. We are living in age where tasks and systems are fusing together with the power of Internet of Things to have a more efficient system of working and to execute jobs quickly. With all the power at our fingertips, this is what we have come up with. One of the main concerns for Muslims is about to prevent mistake in selecting prayer. Hence, a good monitoring tool is the one that is considered very convenient to detect that.
Monitoring system is very useful for our daily life. It is essentially required in every single thing, even when it comes to prayer. There is possibility likely where many persons can be mistakenly remember the number of raka'ah when performing the solah. Users that applying the system must select themselves which prayer they are going to perform at that particular time, and the system will display the number of raka'ah accordingly if they forget at real time. Hence, the problem statement that produce the reason for the outcome idea is the monitoring system is not automatically used when it comes to real time. Second, users need to select the prayer themselves will be the possible reason for them to mistaken select it accordingly. And the last one is connected Wi-Fi sometimes quite slow and present unstable signal. Next is objective. First is to produce more user-friendly with added reliable monitoring system that can operate automatically based on the current time. Second is to build a RTC in system which can monitor and detect all the time consequently with on the correct type of prayer. As an example, Muslim knew that 5 p.m. is Asar time, so RTC that shown the current time will automatically telling the system that now is Asar time without user need to remember 5 p.m. is Asar or Zohor or Isyak time. Last one is to develop a reliable technology tracking of prayer using mobile application software, which is Blink application along with the stable signal. The limitation of this project are for all Muslims, especially persons that have memory weakness, elderly and also children. The RTC module is used based on the Arduino Uno microcontroller and Blink application, which involve the Android and iOS platform. And the last one is based on Wi-Fi network using the MCU, ASP8266 IoT board and piezoelectric sensory sensor.
For the first literature that I examined, I found that through the use of real-time clock, an electronic device will have the date and time available to it at the moment it turns on. Always the first question that comes is why we actually need a separate real-time clock for our Arduino project when the Arduino itself has a built-in timekeeper. Well, the point is that the real-time clock module runs on a battery and can keep track of the time even we reprogram the microcontroller or disconnect the main power. There are several existing systems similar to the i-sajadah with smart monitoring system. It started with the manual system under the latest project, which is the ingenious prayer mat with smart notification device. It proposed as a smart device to notify users the exact number of raka'ah, as well as parents can get notifications on their smartphone to notify them if their children has completed their solah routine accordingly. Even this project has a prospect to be applied as a user-friendly device that is beneficial to all Muslims, especially families, it still needs to set manually which solah routine they are going to perform. But in i-sajadah project, the 7-segment display will show the raka'ah in 5 seconds only before it disappears. In order to make this project more efficient, the i-sajadah with smart monitoring system is developed. The presence of real-time clock RTC as the new improvement feature can make the i-sajadah system is complete system and reliable application system. Next, to assemble all the components in one single prototype, The main focus on this project is the integration of the pressure sensor detection, the Rakaah counting scheme, and the IoT notification device system through the Arduino RDE and Blink application. Lastly, created simple design and easy to use by all Muslim.
Now is project methodology. Project methodology is divided into 4, which are: first is project flow, second is component, third is flowchart, and fourth is circuit diagram. The i-sajadah with smart monitoring system basically undergoes major steps such as planning, analysis, design, and implementation. This is a few steps involved in developing the system according to the objective and scopes presented. For this phase, application needed to be determined for each part of the system. It started from the exact prayer time, whether it's Subuh, Zuhur, Asar, Maghrib, or Isha, that can be determined by real-time clock, to the type of solah automatically appear on OLED display, to the process of output on smartphone, which consists of Arduino, Node MCU, and Blink application. In this prayer mat system, there are 2 applications that will be defined, which are the Arduino IDE software and Blink application for computer and smartphone.
This is the list of components used. First is organic light emitting diode to display text and image. Second is piezoelectric sensor to detect the pressure of the user's forehead. Third is RTC to automatically determine the prayer at that time. Next is Wi-Fi module to establish the correct communication between Arduino and Blink application. And lastly is Arduino Mega 2560 to as a main microcontroller.
The step-by-step process of the operation of the i-sajadah with monitoring system can be summarized as follows. First, after started, it will display i-sajadah with monitoring system. The I2C OLED will initially display the title project name i-sajadah with monitoring system on the controller. This is the starting display part after the Wi-Fi has been connected to the Blink application on the smartphone. Next is RTC detect time and date. RTC module will detect the time, which consists of 24 hours wall clock. Then the push button one need to press in order to appear the solah, either it's Zuhur, Subuh, Zuhur, Asar, Maghrib, or Isha, according to that time.
Display prayer type. The type of solah will display according to the current time. User's forehead was detected by sensor. Each prayer time has different number of rakaah. 1 rakaah is considered to be equal to 1 cycle time of user performing solah, and it required 2 times of sujud. For example, for subuh prayer, there will 2 number of rakaah, which mean that it require 4 times of sujud position. So after 2 sujud, it will display 1, and after 4 complete sujud, the OLED will display 2. And finally, we'll display those sentence that mean user's solah has finished. After counting of rakaah has been completed, the Blink application will run and start to receive data that comes from the ASP826 Wi-Fi module. The user will get notification on the controller, and then is displayed successfully on the user's smartphone. This circuit diagram is constructed from phasing software. All components will be combined and connected together until the circuit exactly looks like the real physical circuit. The project properties can be changed from a breadboard view to schematic view after complete connecting the circuit diagram. Preliminary result that has been obtained is based on Arduino. The range needed to run Arduino microcontroller is 5V level, and an external supply is needed to run the programming. As shown in the expected result figure is starting to display the project title. Then RTC will take time to display the time and decide which solah prayer according to the current time. Next, the controller display 1 when the system detect forehead 2 times, means the first rakaah is complete. The same process will display 2, 3, 4 when detect 4, 6, 8 times sujud, and bring to the completion of 4 rakaah in total of Asar prayer.
As the conclusion, first, this project is to produce multifunctional prayer mat complete with IoT device. Second is to prayer mat function in automatic. And the third one, a good monitoring tool will help user in manage the solah better. Therefore, the RTC is used in this project.
Thank you for watching. I hope this information satisfies your concerns regarding this project.